We're going to go to Natalie Duddridge, who's actually for us on the scene. Natalie, I'm going to bring you in here. Just tell us a little bit about what you're seeing there on the ground.
Well, Chris, I'll paint you a picture here on the ground, but first I just want to give you a view of what we're seeing actually up in the air. You can see that gaping hole along the side of the building. I was just speaking to the communications team with FDNY here. They said firefighters are sifting through the rubble. They are inside the building, going door to door. We heard, and this is just from what we're hearing from residents on the ground, but we heard that 2 elevators are potentially out in the building. So again, firefighters checking to make sure everyone inside is okay. We're here at 205 Alexander Avenue. This is between 135th and 137th Street. This call came in just after 8 o'clock. Fire crews here telling us the report that first came in, a possible gas explosion inside this 20-story building. I also want to paint the picture for you on the ground. This is a massive response. We actually had to park several blocks away and walked in because police have cordoned off, I'd say nearly a 10-block radius around the building. I'm going to bring in somebody over here. There's a massive response on the ground, and actually I'll get my photographer, Greg, to just pan over. I want to show you how many residents and folks are standing around here. We just arrived. Many of them have video. And over here next to me, we were just speaking to a resident. This is Ada. Now, Ada, I'm just going to move you over this way. I'll bring you this way. And I'll just get you to describe for me, I'm going to turn you over this way, what you saw this morning. So can you describe, I'm just going to face you this way. There we go.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So just describe what you saw.
So I'm coming back from dropping my kids off at school, and I saw smoke coming up from up of the building over there. So I was like, oh, that doesn't look good, because how can there be like a lot of smoke like that in the fumes? The fumes was very, very thick and very dark. Before I saw it, I called 911 at 8:10. And the lady, I was explaining to the lady what I saw, and she was like, hold on, let me transfer you to the fire department. Before she was about to do the transfer, the whole building you heard a loud boom, and the thing just exploded and it fell down, just like that.
And what did you think when you heard that loud boom? You said you had just been dropping your children off to school.
Yes, I was thinking that it was a gas problem or somebody left their stove on and they went to sleep, not knowing that it's a problem with the building. Like, how can the building explode like that with people inside there?
Obviously a very scary situation for people here on the ground. Ada, thank you so much. So I'm just going to pan over to what is happening behind us here, Chris, just to give you a sense. A lot of people here have many questions here this morning, but again, the good news, we are hearing no injuries at this point. But as I was mentioning, crews are inside right now checking to make sure that no one is in there. They're checking to make sure that the structure inside is safe. They're making sure that there are no gas leaks or secondary collapses. So we'll just pan back over here, actually, and I apologize, Chris, there's a lot of cameras around us.
That's fine.
We're going to wrap up here from the scene, but that's the latest that we have right here, right now, Chris.
Yeah,
we'll
talk to more people like Ada who were quick on the scene to see what happened, and of course some of the residences. Now we're looking at pictures of one of the search dogs there and his guide just kind of sifting through this debris. It is a massive debris field after this explosion. A gas explosion happened, as you just heard from that eyewitness a few moments ago. She called in a 911 call at 8:10 this morning, and then about moments afterwards, the building exploded. So the FDNY confirming this was, in fact, a gas explosion, and the incinerator shaft of that building, as you see as we pull out wide here now, completely obliterated, and all those bricks and all that debris now on the ground at 205 Alexander Avenue. This is the Mitchell houses, part of a NYCHA development there, and officials are warning you can expect massive delays in this area. As you can see, all of the units that are on the scene. We're going to continue to update this story for you. We'll be back here live at 10 o'clock with another update, and Natalie will remain on the scene and gather more information, and we will of course have a full report coming up on the CBS News at noon. I'm Chris Raggi. Thank you for joining us with this breaking news, and we'll continue to update you right here on CBS News New York.
This has been breaking news.